Hi, everybody. Senior Scientist here. Wanted to bring you another update and see what we potentially could be looking at is a diamond pattern, which is a reversal pattern from bearish to bullish. And if this does verify, we will see a breakout. And I believe, I might be wrong, but I think it's the depth of the diamond there in the center. So let's say we break out soon. This is on the 4 hourly, and that would bring us, let's be a little more conservative. So that would bring us to right around 531 to 540. So 531 would kind of be the bottom. Let's see what we have up there. Let's draw a horizontal line and say 539-ish. Should be right around 539. I did this before. Okay, let's just say right there. And let's break that up. So, yeah, look at that. So I may go a little bit higher than that. Yeah, 561, that 786. That sounds about, it sounds a little high maybe, I don't know, but yeah. Little resistance node there. Yeah, right there. 525 maybe. Okay, 530. We'll say 530, just in case my drawing's wrong. But anyway, this Bitcoin Cash, and I see it in a lot of the other cryptos that I have. By the way, if you want to make a lot of money in crypto, buy whatever coin I don't have. It seems like everyone I don't have pumps. Oh, these are starting to pump. So track is pretty obvious, a little more obvious to me at least, of a diamond pattern. And again, we have, you see this this here, and draw another one. I'm doing this on my phone, so sorry. Yeah, maybe that's not exactly right, but we'll see somewhere in here. And this one does wake up. So, right. And so I have that target. Let's see if this is right. Oh, that's too much. Put in there. Yeah, it brings you just above the 618. So you see that? Looks like another diamond pattern there. So again, a lot of these have diamond patterns. And I want to also draw your attention to two other cryptos you may not be aware of. This cookie one here, you got to read the white paper, okay? I mean, so this thing's getting ready to break out right now, all right? So this is a new crypto, and it's on Coinbase. Their new crypto on Coinbase. Maybe it's a little bit older somewhere else. But this cookie DAO, it is, wow. It is AI on like every chain. So it's going to be working on Base, Solana, Ethereum, I think. But you go and read it. It is something else, man. I'm telling you, that cookie DAO, I think is going to be really big. So I might buy a little bit more of that. Man, I've been buying so much crypto. Wife is getting so pissed off because it just hasn't pumped yet. This Kato is another one. Kato is another AI program that is on the Solana network, and it looks at it's kind of like a marketing AI. So it looks at what is effective, what kind of post gets likes, what is, it analyzes all this stuff, and it uses Solana and these if you look at the white paper of these cryptos, they're fantastic. So Cato and Cookie DAO, I highly recommend checking those out. Jasmy, Jasmy, so it looks like a diamond pattern might be forming there too. So there is a vote taking place. From what I understand, there is a vote taking place on whether to delist Jasmy from Binance. All right. I think this is all talk. Why would they delist Jasmy from Binance? So they're asking people who have Binance tokens to go and vote. If it does get delisted, of course, that would be a very negative bearish thing. And Jasmy does have room to come down. So that is possible. Like if you see how we have sort of this liquidity gap right there, you know, and so it certainly could come down a little bit more, but it is kind of forming a double bottom here, and the whole market is getting ready to explode up a little bit. We've already seen that in several cryptos. I kind of covered that in my other video, but these things always go and take longer than I anticipate. So I think that Jasmy might be a really good buying opportunity. It's just scary, right? And I think that's the whole purpose and the manipulation is, let's hold a vote whether or not we're going to delist Jasmy. Well, why would you do that? I mean, it's the Bitcoin in Japan. There's all these projects, and there's rumors of Warren Buffett and all these other people involved, and it does make sense that they would want to tank the price, but I think it's already down there, and so Jasmy pumps hard when it goes. So do what you will. I'm just so like, I've got so much money already in crypto that there's so many coins to get. So these are the ones that I have. Track, Ampleforth have a little bit, just because I think that's getting ready to go here as well. Again, they're all kind of in that same pattern. This one, I don't think it's in a diamond pattern, but if you look at some of these others, they just kind of go. I have BCH, obviously, that's my number one. ICP is my number 2, but I try to kind of spread it out a little bit. Filecoin, the chart is just freaking awesome, man. I mean, like if you look at the percentages going up here, so it looks like they all want to get up towards that peak right here, and so that's 134% rate, 135% rise. And when you compare that to some of these others, like Bitcoin Cash, when it gets up there, now Bitcoin Cash could just explode up, right? But the percentages, they may not be as good, but I think it's a more sure thing. That's 82% compared to, what do we say, 135% of Filecoin. And I like Mobile. Mobile is coming off its bottom, it looks like, finally. I don't know why I wouldn't. I mean, that's a really desirable product, something I actually have. Mobile is doing some pretty cool things. I'm not sure I like their new rewards program stuff, but whatever. That's 158% just up to that peak. But if you look at this, it just keeps going. So yeah, that thing is getting ready to go too. So also going back to the diamond pattern, just as maybe confirmation, if we look at, so this is on the daily, and we look at the RSI, the MACD. I mean, that could easily cross right back over and go up. But if we look at the 4-hourly, which I was on before, see how it's crossing right now? See how it's kind of getting to the end of that diamond pattern? So that's why I think maybe this is a diamond pattern. And again, it sure looks like it on some of the others, and they're kind of, a lot of them are in the same pattern. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So you see how the RSI is coming up too from the bottom there. So that could be kind of a confirmation that it's getting ready to break out, but it doesn't mean it's just go time. It looks like it kind of goes a little bit like, if you look at what happened here, you know, it kind of spiked up and then, you know, kind of did that fake out, and then it came, and now it looks like it's, how much time we got 11 minutes on this 4 hourly. So it looks like this is confirming the breakout. So then it should be go time any minute. That is on track. Track moves fast. Track moves fast. And the percentage there, that's one of the things I always try to look at, are the percentages. Percentage there is, I mean, that's just one pump, by the way. Okay, so I think it's going to come down from here. So I think it's going to go whoop, and then come right back down and test the tops of these things here. Okay, and then it'll keep going. So that's just it may consolidate just a little bit on the top, and then go to its next level. We've seen that happening in other coins. API maybe, yeah. So you know, I don't know if this may not be the diamond pattern, but still, we see it going up here, right? And then it comes back down and tests the tops there of that thing. And then it goes. All right. But it's funny, they all kind of go at a different time. It's just bizarre to me how they do that. So again, if you want to know which one is going to go, it is whatever one I don't have. Seems to be the case. Oh, that cookie dough, man, that's already starting to go. So this one, the breakout would be the target would be the top of this wedge. So this thing, you know, probably, so this would be, that's 25%, but this thing's going. It's going. So this thing is, I mean, just check out the white paper, man. Cookie dough and Kato. I mean, I'm almost like tempted to just start putting a lot more in those two. It's just they're kind of new, so it's not, you know, new on Coinbase at least. But look at this, man. Look at that support. So if we do a fib on this, man, check that out. So you get up to the, at least the 1618, at least. I mean, that's just on the next leg. At least he'll probably go a lot higher than that. If it gets up to the 4.236, 14,850%. Wow. Yeah. So anyway, a lot of gains to be made, and those are two I think that are going to do exceptional. Check it out. All right. See ya.